Welcome back. Mike Wilkinson, who is the Regional Area Coordinator for IowaWorks and the Director for Iowa Employment Solutions, will be joining us during this section. And we have here in central Iowa several different offices that Iowans can access. We have an office in Des Moines, Ames, Boone, Newton, and Perry and Pella. What are you seeing in terms of the changes that we're making here in the Des Moines office? I know we've changed how we've delivered services to customers, and how is that going?
Well, I love to talk about the changes that we're putting in place. Because what people used to experience when they would come into the office is they'd be more self-directed in their job search, and we had an expectation that they knew what they wanted. That's changed significantly. As of July 10th, we implemented a new model. And essentially the big difference is that we're assessing and engaging the customer from the time they come in. When a person comes into IowaWorks, they're going to be greeted, they're going to have we're going to shake their hand. We're going to start asking them right at that point, assessing why they're there. We're going to be asking what brought you here. We're going to start asking questions about maybe what your skill level is, what's your experience been in the workforce. Then we're going to move them over to what we call our membership area. And in membership, we continue that assessment by asking them some basic demographic information. We're going to be asking them some questions that will help us determine if they're eligible for other programs. Totally seamless. They don't even know they're being assessed at that point. From there, they're still engaged with our staff, and our staff then take them to another area. We determine at that point, what path are we could recommend for you? A lot of our folks that come to the office may have a resume already, maybe just need to update a little bit. They know what kind of work they're looking for, and they have some good skills. And unfortunately right now in this labor market, we have a lot of very, very talented individuals who are looking for work. We immediately get them engaged with our staff in our computers and starting in their job search, take a look at their resume, get them the tools they need to maybe update that resume, update a cover letter. Now, some of the other folks that come to the office, they maybe have a different path they're going to take. They're going to want to do more development and advancement in their career opportunities. Maybe they haven't had all the opportunities that some of the other folks have had, and they want to really examine what are their skills and abilities. Mm-hmm. What can they do in the current labor market? Do they have to go back to school? Do I need a better resume? Do I need a resume at all? Do I need to learn how to apply for work online? Some very basics. We take them on a different path and set them up with other staff that are going to help them in their job search. The big difference here is that they're being assessed all the time, and there's staff available, and they're engaged all the time. Now, the information that we provide to them when they come into the office, we give them a customer satisfaction survey. Everyone that comes in gets a customer satisfaction survey. And we're just ecstatic because, to a T, they're all fabulous. They're telling us, Sophia was wonderful, Galit was so helpful to us, Barb was able to explain all the services that I needed. They're talking about our staff. Our staff are our greatest asset. And so we're very, very pleased. It's created a new dynamic for us in that we've got people coming back to the office a lot. We're extremely busy, which is wonderful. Mm-hmm. But we're at the point where our capacity needs to grow, and we need to expand a little bit. So it's been a great experience for us, and we need to keep moving forward with that and keep growing that in some of our other offices.
Well, I'm glad your feedback has been so positive from the customers, because I'm sure you've had folks who've been in the office in the old way, and then they've now come and seen the changes that you've made. So it's great to hear that they've received it so well.
Absolutely, and we're wanting to expand that onto our other offices in Central Iowa and the other offices around the state as well. But later this winter, our guests, the people that come to our members that come to our Newton office will experience change as well too.
Great. One of the things that I've seen as I've visited with folks who are going through these career changes is many of the Iowans who have been laid off by this recession are in careers that are sort of dying careers, and that they really need to do this career advancement and career development that you're talking about. Mm-hmm. So what are some of the services that you have at the center that can help them for folks who are going through more of a career advancement sort of a phase?
Well, Brenda talked about one of the I have a plan, and that's a very valuable tool for folks that are going to go through that change, whether you're 18 or whether you're 55 and wanting to make a change. It's a good path to take. Some of the tools that are available at the Workforce Center are very similar, except they get to the point a lot faster, and they're more consolidated, and they're right there at their fingertips. We use an interest and ability profiler by ONET. It's a Department of Labor product, and it measures a lot of the same things. It measures what your interests are, where your skill levels are at, but it goes beyond that, and we provide you with information about the occupations. It then tells you, what are the occupations that I might be successful in. As well, it tells you what occupations I might be successful in if I had training with a certificate or with an associate's degree, if I wanted to go for a bachelor's degree. So depending on what path you want to take or how much time you have to upgrade your education and skills and ability, it'll give you some information on what career opportunities you might want to pursue. Great tools. They only take anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, so good product.
Thank you so much for sharing all the wealth of information that you have with us, Mike. For individuals who want additional services, feel free to stop by any of our workforce centers in Ames, Pella, Perry, Boone, and Newton. We'll be right back.